Systems Plus College Foundation is located at the heart of Manila City, Philippines. With its nearby landmarks such as International Airport, malls, museums, Subic Clark Tarlac Expressway, North Luzon Expressway, and churches. The institution is undeniably an ideal place to study. Systems Plus College Foundation offers programs that are relevant and responsive to the needs of the nation. College of Arts and Social Sciences, College of Business, College of Education, College of Engineering, School of Criminology and Criminal Justice, College of Hotel and Restaurant Management, College of Nursing, College of Computing and Information Sciences. Top-of-the-line equipment.
Masuk, please.
Modern Learning Center. State-of-the-art facilities. Develop students holistically through culture and the arts. We are industry specific. We ensure our graduates are job ready. Today, Systems Plus College Foundation is on its way in achieving its goal in becoming one of the prime institutions in the national and international arena. Systems Plus College Foundation is also proud in offering International English Proficiency Program. The program was created to cater to students' needs, especially in acquiring proficiency in the English language. English Proficiency Program offers thorough evaluation of the students' records and levels them according to beginners, intermediate, and advanced. The English Proficiency Program consists of courses at 6 sequential skill levels: elementary, lower intermediate, middle intermediate, high intermediate, advanced, and proficiency. Levels. Beginners, Level 1 and Level 2. Level 1, Elementary. Level 2, Lower Intermediate. Intermediate, Level 3 and Level 4. Level 3, Mid-Intermediate. Level 4, High Intermediate. Advanced, Level 5. Level 5, Advanced. Level 6, Proficiency. The International English Proficiency provides extensive program for the students: one-on-one, small group, big group. This class class is designed for intermediate to advanced students who wish to have extra conversation practice and be able to express herself more fluently and confidently.
Good morning. We are going to tackle Unit 8 today. Okay? We will discuss about present continuous form of the verb as well as its simple present form. As in
This class uses variety of materials and activities to encourage maximum participation and keep the class fun and interesting. Multiple techniques to assure excellence in teaching, thus making it a great avenue for cross-cultural communication.
Okay, so let's make an exercise. You make
The institution ensures that the students will enjoy the following services: accommodation, 3 full meals a day, welcome party showcasing the Philippine cultural dances, pick up from the airport upon arrival. The International English Proficiency Program delivers supreme service to its students. Educational tours, the foundation of a good life is built up with a good education. With the International English Proficiency Program at Systems Plus College Foundation, you are one step ahead. Continuous education is the key in achieving your dreams. The International English Proficiency Program is a prerequisite of secondary and collegiate programs. Our high school is equipped with modern facilities and top-of-the-line instructional materials that will aid the learning acquisition of the students. Experience service, professionalism, competence, fellowship. Systems Plus College Foundation, 3 decades of delivering excellence. A commitment to excellence.
Opportunities for healthcare professionals are not limited by borders, but reaching those opportunities requires the right guidance, the right preparation, and the right partner. For 19 years, NEAC has been trusted by medical professionals around the world. NEAC, the pioneer in revolutionizing how nurses take NCLEX exams, providing reliable support in international licensing applications, helping more than 100,000 nurses and healthcare workers move closer to their global career goals. From choosing the right state and country, to understanding licensing requirements, and to preparing for international exams, to processing international medical license, NEAC continues to guide professionals every step of the way. Get internationally licensed today with NEAC.
All right. Good day, everyone. How are you guys? Okay. To all our participants, now welcome to our first webinar of this year, or our newest program, the RN Launchpad. Okay. So to all participants joining us from all over the Philippines, the United States, and around the world, Thank you for spending your time with us today as we explore international opportunities, okay, professional growth, and how you can take your nursing career to the global stage. Okay, my name is Tristan. I am the Events and Client Relations Officer of NEAC Medical Exams Application Center. We prepared now a session that is both informative and transformative. Okay, so we'll hear from our experts, from nursing educators, career coaches, and the real success stories from professionals who have successfully transitioned their licenses internationally. Okay, by the end of this webinar, you will gain clarity, motivation, and practical steps to start your own journey. This is not just a webinar. Okay, it's a roadmap to your future. If you're curious, or unsure about moving from a Philippine license to US practice, that's completely normal. So as you can see on the segments that we have right now, of course, we have the welcome remarks from our CEO, what is NEAC or what is NEAC all about, why getting license is important, or why getting international license is important, no? And of course, our main topic, which is the global RN roadmap from Philippine license to US practice. And then we will proceed with the promo and then Q&A portion, so you can ask questions later, no? And of course, our contact details as well. Okay? So just a refresher lang, guys, or RNs, or future RNs. Okay? So actually, NEAC medical exam application was founded by Dr. Elbe Akman in year 2007. So that's nearly 20 years ago. Okay, actually it's 19 years from this year, no? And we are recognized as the world's first international medical exams application assistance center or application center. Okay, we are also the pioneer when it comes to medical licensing, which provides, of course, specialized services, no, to medical professionals anywhere in the world with regards to medical exams licensure application procedure. Okay, so before I continue, guys, lahat ba ay nasa live? All you guys are on the Facebook Live or in the Zoom? Okay, if you are awake right now, no, I have to check lang, no. Kindly type your favorite food on the comment section below, on your chat box or sa Facebook Live natin. Okay, ano nga ba yung, okay, sinigang. Okay, how about the others? Are you guys awake? No, are you guys, having your dinner or something? Okay, so let's see your answers on the comment section. Okay, again, I will repeat my question, of course. What is your favorite food, no, right now? Okay, may nagsumagot ng steaks. Okay, there's an answer of barbecue. Wow, barbecue. I love barbecue as well, actually. And I love sisig, no? Sisig is the best when it comes to Philippines. Cheeseburger, according to one of our audience. Okay. So yeah, I'm sure you are wide awake, no? It's because it's already 6 pa lang naman, 6 p.m. Okay, so let's continue. Okay. So, as processing expert, no, we are geared to facilitate, no, medical licensing exam application process. Of course, by assisting you guys when it comes to preparing your application, no, gathering and sending related documents, sending of course, your payment to the credential evaluators, boards of nursing, or licensing authorities, no, until you get your international license. Okay, we're here every step of the way from start to finish. Okay, so next. Okay, so why the medical professionals prefer NEAC when it comes to their medical licensing application? As you can see on the slide, no, we are the best and of course safest because number one, of course, the number one, we are the number one choice of all the medical professionals to application or medical licensing application because we process more than 100,000 medical professionals worldwide. And also, we are internationally recognized and 7 times awardee. We are in the business since 2007. So, kung compute nyo, we're here for almost 2 decades. We're also recognized and awarded by the Philippines government, which is the CFO or Commission on Filipino Overseas. Of course, we also have 100% approval rate, 100% money back guarantee. So all your payments are protected with us, and 100% safe. So meaning to say, you can track your progress through our NEAC portal. So you can check, your process or the progress 24/7. Okay. And lastly, we are the top choice of the agencies and BPOs. Okay. All right, so as you can see on our screen, we are awarded by the CFO or Commission on Filipino Overseas last 2022. As you can see, our founder, Dr. LB Akman, received the award, no, on the CFO office. Okay, so we can see or we can say that we are the one of the best when it comes to medical licensing because of this award. Okay, so next. So here are the countries po na we can assist you with your application or exam licensing application. So as you can see, we can assist you in the USA, New Zealand, Saudi Arabia, United Arab Emirates, Australia, United Kingdom, Philippines, Oman, Canada, Ireland, Qatar, and of course, Bahrain. Okay. All right. So before we proceed with the main topic, let's hear from our own NEAC founder and CEO, Dr. LB Akman, to give us a glimpse about what RN Launchpad is all about. So please welcome Doc LB Akman.
Hi, this is Alvi Akman, founder and CEO of NEAC. I'm very proud today to announce a new initiative, which we call Roadmap Program. What is Roadmap Program? It is a program, a web series program to help you with your international career path. Now, you have either graduated or about to graduate, or you are even working in the medical environment already. So either way, if you are starting your path to get licensed internationally and find your job overseas, this process is a long and complex and confusing path. With our about 20 years of experience, helping more than 100,000 applicants, we have the experience to share with you how can you walk on this path safely, most efficient, without making mistakes, and reaching your goal the fastest and safest way you can. So for that purposes, we prepared this program. We also understand how difficult it is to make certain decisions. You need to be educated about a lot of things to be able to decide. If you don't have the information, how can you make a decision, right? So, for example, which country you should be applying? What's the best option for you nowadays, considering the changing political environment and everything else? If you want to go Middle East, which Middle East country is the best for you right now? If you want to go United States, which state? Are you just going to go apply to a state that your friends applied? Or are you going to apply to a state that's the cheapest or fastest? Or are you going to make an educated decision about what state to apply? So to be able to make these decisions, you need more information. And that's what our roadmap program is all about. We want to help you to understand the whole international career path and empower you with providing as much information as we can so that you can make educated decisions and reach your goal faster, efficiently, safely, and without any redundancy applying to a state that you shouldn't be applying and then needing to spend again money to endorse and get licensed in the other state. Now, the program we prepared will bring together licensing experts, nursing institutions, review centers, and career coaches. So you're going to benefit from all these free of charge. Follow our program, don't miss it, and The first program you're going to start with will be focusing on nurses. We call that RN Launchpad. You're going to start with that. I'm sure you're going to immensely benefit from it. So let's enjoy it.
All right, so thank you for that warm welcome remarks from our own CEO, Mr. Elbe or Dr. Elbe Akman. So now let's meet our distinguished speakers. Okay, so we're honored to have our own NEAC licensing supervisor from the NCLEX department. Okay, she will be sharing her slides or her PowerPoint or her presentation on why getting licensed internationally isn't just a career move. It's a leverage, no? It's about opening doors to better opportunities, higher recognition, and of course, global impact. So let us welcome on the stage Miss Maria Concepcion D. Lanzanas. The floor is now yours.
Hello guys, welcome everyone. So today, we're exploring a question that many medical and nursing graduates ask themselves. So why do medical graduates needs to get a license internationally? Imagine starting your first nursing job far from home. Everything feels different. The rules, the culture, even patient care. So you will question, how do you adapt and stay confident? This is where international licensing comes in. It's more than just a credentials. It's a pathway to growth. Being licensed internationally signals competence and readiness to employers worldwide. That credential opens doors to higher responsibility and better compensation. It's an incredible opportunity for personal and professional growth. It challenges you to adapt to a new healthcare systems, expand your medical knowledge, enhances your ability to communicate across cultures, and builds greater confidence in diverse clinical environments. So there's a practical side too. Job securities and career opportunities. Globally licensed professionals have access to more job openings, higher employability, and greater flexibility to choose where and how they work. This isn't just an advantage, it's a way to ensure a stable, fulfilling, and globally mobile career. So with international licensing, you gain career leverage, the freedom to choose where you work and who roles you take. It opened doors to higher paying, in-demand position worldwide, turning opportunities into both financial reward and professional growth. So let me show you the average wage of medical professional internationally. So as you can see, for USA, if you will become an international professional, so you can earn a $6,290, around 327,080 pesos in Philippine peso. So in UAE, it's 8,500 AED, around 119,000 in peso. Then for Ireland, 3,780 euros. So now, may I ask, do you know what is a highly sought career in America is? So let me share with you. One of the most high sought after career in the United States now is nursing. It continues to be in strong demand across hospitals, clinics, and other healthcare settings. Why is it in demand? So the US is facing a chronic nursing shortage. This is largely due to an aging populations that needs more medical care, the retirement of older nurses, and the ongoing expansion of hospitals and healthcare facilities. Now, given that RN are still among the most in-demand professional, what is the role of a registered nurse. Registered nurses are the heart of healthcare, providing care, administering treatments, and closely monitoring patients. They also educate families and works with healthcare terms to ensure safe and quality care. More than anything, registered nurses makes a real difference in people's lives every single day. So now, another question to consider is, when is the right time to get your license internationally? So should it be after you graduate, or after you have your local license, or after a year? Can you please share your answers in the chat box, please? Okay, so all your answers are all valid. But the best time to begin the process of obtaining your international license is now. There is no need to wait. Because if your goal is to work abroad or expand your credentials, starting immediately gives you a head start on exams, credential verifications, and meeting language or experience requirements. Every month you delay only adds to the overall processing time and may postpone your career opportunities. So you may think the question why? Why now? So the golden rule here is the longer the waiting time, the lower the passing rate. Starting now maximizes your success while minimizing knowledge decay. The longer you wait, the more clinical knowledge and academic preparation may fade, which can lowers your passing rate on exams. So the sooner you start the international licensing process, the better your chances of passing. So skills, knowledge, and test readiness are the precious right after you graduate or complete your home country licensure. And now, how can you get your license internationally? Getting licensed internationally is a step-by-step journey that requires careful planning and the right sequence. So you will need to gather your documents, verify your credentials, apply for the required exams, and complete fees payment. So each step done in the correct order. Following this process helps you avoid delays and costly mistakes. With the right guidance, your path to international license becomes smoother and more achievable. So many of the nurses now are into the social media. They are watching some DIY application process. So for now, it is important for us to understand the risk of doing the application on your own. Maybe for some it's possible. Yes, it's possible. But the process can take a lot of time and can be confusing since requirements differ depending on the country and licensing agency. So even the most or the small mistakes can lead to delays, rejections, or extra costs. So these challenges can take you focus away from preparing your exams and completing other requirements. So by planning carefully and getting the right guidance when needed, you can avoid these setbacks and move more smoothly toward your goal of working abroad. And now, why do we need to consider a specialized processing center for your NCLEX application? Because the right support can make a big difference. A professional center can pre-qualify your documents, make sure your application steps are in order, and handle international fees transfer properly. So this will help reduce errors, avoid unnecessary delays, and gives you more time to focus on what truly matters, which is passing the NCLEX exam and completing your licensing requirements with confidence. So next, please. So these are the things to know when choosing a professional licensing company. So when choosing a professional licensing company, keep it simple but important. So look for experience, reliability, credibility, expertise, and specialization. A reliable provider understands the complexities of international licensing, guides you step by step, and helps you avoid costly mistakes or delays. So the right partner doesn't just process your application, they help you move forward with clarity and confidence towards your goal of working abroad and to get your license internationally. So what are the initial requirements that we need to um, comply when starting the processing of your application? So here's the list. Picture with white background, updated copy of your PRC license, updated copy of your passport, secondary diploma, BSN diploma, BSN transcript of records, so marriage certificate applicable for all female applicants, then PRC board ratings. So you will think, how can I submit this initial requirements? You don't have to worry because scanned copy, a clear scanned and colored copy of your requirements is okay, and you can start your application. So now, our main goal here is to get your license internationally because the global demand for nurses is growing fast. Don't miss your chance to secure higher paying job or international opportunities and long-term career growth. So by starting your NCLEX application today, you will get your career opportunities to get your license internationally. So take your action now and to avoid delays and cause mistakes by working with a trusted processing partner and set yourself for success with a clear and guided path forward.
All right. So thank you so much for that very
Very
informative
informative session
session of
of
Miss
Ms.
Connie.
Connie. Okay. So actually, yeah, I agree with Miss Coney on that because, when applying for international license, it opens a bigger career opportunities for you guys. It also builds confidence and credibility as well. And that confidence is very powerful, actually, when you got that, title of USRN on your name, right? I know may mga RNs dito na nakikinig, no? But yeah, it got you a leverage talaga once you have that USRN title. Okay? So, it can create also a better long-term stability. Okay? So, yeah. And now, the highlight of today's program, of course, ito yung pinakahihintay nyo. This is what you are waiting for, RNs and future RNs, no? We are privileged to be or to welcome our guest speaker or main speaker for today's session. She is the curriculum coordinator of Systems Plus Computer College. It's a well-known school. And then she is also a registered nurse, of course, in both the Philippines and in the US, and also a licensed professional teacher. She holds a Master of Science in Nursing and is currently pursuing or taking a Doctor of Philosophy in Educational Management, having completed 9 academic units in the program. Okay, so let's welcome Miss Rose Ann Soto. The floor is now yours.
Good evening. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, future global nurses. So how many here are student nurses? Can I see a thumbs up? How many here are Philippine board nurses? And lastly, how many here of dreaming of becoming USRN someday? Can I see a thumbs up? Yeah. So our audiences are very active. So that's Great. So, because tonight we are not just talking about nursing, we will be talking about possibilities, opportunities, and your journey beyond bedside all the way to global stage. So, again, good evening, everyone. Thank you for having me as your guest speaker. It is my privilege. I'm again Rose Ann Soto, but you can call me Anne. So today I'll be guiding you through the global RN roadmap from Philippine license to US practice. This session is designed to give you a clear and realistic strategic understanding of how you can transition from being a licensed nurse in the Philippines to becoming a registered nurse in the United States. So my purpose for this session is only simple but very important. So I myself, the moment I got married and had my daughter, everything changed. I knew I had to think beyond the present. I had to secure a better future for my family. And at that time, the only pathway I could see clearly was to become a US registered nurse by passing the NCLEX. And yes, I did. The journey for me was not easy, but it gave me direction, discipline, and purpose. And today, I want to help find yours. Can I help you find yours? Great. So first, I will guide you through the complete process of becoming a USRN, from where you are now to where you want to be. Second, I will clarify common misconceptions and provide you with accurate, updated information so you can avoid costly and expensive mistakes. Third, I will help you make smart, strategic decisions early in your career so you don't lose time or momentum. And lastly, definitely, I want to motivate you. The real purpose of this discussion is to really motivate you, but also ground you in reality so you can prepare not just academically, not just mentally, but also financially and professionally for a successful global nursing journey. So, are you all ready? So let's start with the next slide. So my question is, my dear future global nurses, after you pass the boards, what's next? Maybe you can write in the chat box. Because many nurses think, once I pass, I'm done. But the truth is, passing the board exam is just the beginning of your real journey. After you pass the boards, your license becomes your starting line. Take note, this is not the finish line yet. This is where the journey begins. As you start building your career and making important decisions about whether to pursue local practice or explore global opportunities, success at this stage is no longer just about passing board exam, but about having a clear strategy, gaining experience, choosing a specialization, and continuously growing as a professional one because every step you take from here will shape your future as a nurse. Next slide. So let me tell you about the story of Maria. Maria passed the Philippine board exam and even succeeded in the NCLEX. Yes, she also passed the NCLEX. But she said, I'll apply later. I'm not ready yet. So that later slowly turned into 2 years. Along the way, her documents expired. Her confidence began to decline. Her confidence dropped. And she found herself watching her batchmates move forward while she stayed in the same place, reminded that delays can cost not just time, but opportunities as well. So, who among here, future global nurses, can relate to Maria's story? Or do you know someone who went through something similar? Actually, Maria is not just Maria's journey is not just her story, it could be yours or someone close to you. So, next slide. Today, I want to make sure you don't become Maria. We don't become Maria. Someone who keeps waiting for the perfect time until opportunities slowly slipped away. Don't delay your dreams, future global nurses. Start even if you feel unready, because progress is always better than perfection. Take action while your momentum is strong. Use your license now and move forward in every small steps, because your future as a nurse will always depend on what you choose to do today. Not tomorrow, not next week, not next year, but today. Next slide. So let's proceed with our agenda to set the direction for today's discussion. I will discuss here four key points, four important key points. The Global RN Roadmap has four agenda. The first key point is your career options beyond bedside nursing. Are there any opportunities outside hospitals? So let us talk about that. The second is the real situation in US healthcare. All of us are dreaming of working abroad. But what's the pros and cons of working abroad? The third key point, why international licensure is your biggest advantage. Why being an USRN has a greater advantage than just passing the local boards. And the last, and the most important, we'll cover when to act, not just where to go, because timing and preparation are just critical as the destination itself. Next slide. So let us go to our first point. The first point focuses on career options beyond bedside nursing. Let me share a real scenario. John worked as a med-surg staff nurse for 2 years. He started experiencing burnout, back pain, and emotional fatigue, and he began to question if nursing was really for him. But the reality, it wasn't nursing. It was just the role. Jan transitioned after into a nurse informaticist, a field that combines technology and healthcare. Thus, next slide. Upon transition, today he enjoys less physical strain, a higher salary, and a better work-life balance, proving that nursing is not limited to the bedside. Jan's story is not unique. There are nurses who move into critical care where they thrive in a high acuity environments. Some enter operating room nursing, mastering precision and teamwork behind the scenes. Others become nurse educators, just like me, shaping future generation of nurses. Some step into a research, contributing to evidence-based practice and advancing healthcare. There are also those who pursue case management, public health, or even entrepreneurship, creating his own clinics or health-related businesses. But some nurses go global, working in countries like United States, United Kingdom, or even in the Middle East. What makes them different is they want to expand not only their careers, but their perspectives in life. Others step away from hospitals entirely and find fulfillment in corporate settings, even insurance companies or digital health startups. The point is this. Nursing is one of the most flexible and powerful professions in the world. If you feel tired and stuck or unsure, don't conclude that nursing is not for you. Instead, you just ask yourself, is this the right path within the nursing for me? Because your license doesn't limit you, it opens doors. And just like John, your breakthrough may not come from leaving nursing, but from discovering where you truly belong within it. Thus, let's take a look some career options beyond bedside nursing. You could become a nurse educator just like me, teaching and shaping the next generation of nurses, or a nurse informaticist, combining technology and healthcare to improve system. You can also be a case manager that focuses on insurance, coordination, and patient advocacy. If you're interested in the cosmetic field, aesthetic nursing is just for you and can be highly rewarding financially. There's also a legal nurse consultant working within companies and medical legal cases, also on occupational health to keep employees healthy and safe. These roles show that nursing offers so many paths beyond the nursing bedside. Next slide, please. So, if bedside isn't for you, what will you choose? You can write in the chat box. Just in case you get you can experience burnout. What path will you choose aside from bedside nursing? What path excites you the most? From education to informatics to case management, aesthetics, legal consulting, or occupational health nursing has many doors waiting for you. Outside the hospital, doors open even wider. You can work in telehealth, medical coding and auditing, insurance utilization review, or as a clinical trainer for pharmaceutical and medical companies. Some nurses build careers in content creation, coaching, or mentorship, using their knowledge to educate others in new and creative ways. And if you dream bigger, you can go international, pursuing advanced degrees or specialize further to become a nurse practitioner. You can also become a nurse anesthetist or a clinical specialist. The truth, nursing is not a single path. It's a vast network of opportunities. So don't box yourself into one role. You explore, you take risk, you shift directions if needed. Because the question here is not, do I want to stay in nursing? The real question is, where in nursing will I thrive? Next slide. So the next key point is this. Moving on to our second key point, the US healthcare realities. In the US, some units have high patient ratios. Burnout is a real concern. You'll face strong accountability and far less spoon feeding compared to Philippine setup, which we all know. Here, you're expected to think critically, make independent decisions, and prioritize care efficiently. Communication skills, quick judgment, and adaptability are essential. But it's not all challenges. So, working abroad has many advantages too. Don't get me wrong. You'll enjoy higher salaries, definitely, better equipment, and access to advanced technology, along with clear pathways for career growth, career specialization, and even leadership opportunities. But please do not think that working abroad is equals to easy life and big salary. So, one story again would be Anna. Anna arrived confident and excited, but on her first shift, she faced 5 patients. So she worked abroad. These 5 patients are a confused elderly patient, a post-op in pain, a diabetic who is unstable, etc. And then what happened to Anna? After how many months of working abroad, she froze. She was overwhelmed. So the reality is, in the US, you are expected to think independently, make decisions quickly, manage heavy documentations, and keep up with the fast pace. You also need to communicate clearly with doctors and colleagues, prioritize care efficiently, and adapt to a different healthcare system, adapt to different cultures. You will encounter different cultures abroad. It's rewarding and full of opportunities, but please let me emphasize this. Working abroad demands readiness, resilience, and continuous learning. Next slide, please. So the US healthcare system will challenge you, but it will also grow you. It will push you out of your comfort zone, but it will also shape you into a more skilled, confident, and a resilient nurse ready for global opportunities. It will challenge the way you think, forcing you to make faster clinical decisions. It prioritizes more effectively and communicate with a diverse team of healthcare professionals. You'll be exposed to advanced technologies, evidence-based practice, and high standards of patient safety that will elevate your clinical judgment. There will be moments of doubt, times when the workload feels overwhelming, when cultural differences per patient and staff test your adaptability, and when you question, am I good enough? But those are the exact moments that you build your strength, and that's just normal because every difficult shift, every critical patient, and every unfamiliar situation is shaping you into a nurse who can thrive anywhere, everywhere in the world. Next slide. So now let me get you to the third key point. Why international licensure future-proofs your career? So why does this international licensure can lead you to a greater advantage? Let's compare two nurses. We have in the slide, we have nurse A and nurse B. Let's see who has more opportunities. Nurse A has only a Philippine license. Nurse B has both Philippine license and US licenses. Who do you think has more opportunities? Can you write your answer in the chat box, please? Who has more opportunities? Is it nurse A or nurse B? Definitely. Yes, okay, you're right. It's nurse B. Okay, so that's not questionable. Why? Because an international license doesn't just let you work abroad. It gives you access to higher paying roles, advanced specialties, leadership positions, and global mobility. It also protects your career against local job market shift. It allows you to adopt the different healthcare system and ensure that your skills remain in demand anywhere in the world. In short, it's your insurance for long-term growth, flexibility, and professional freedom. Next slide. International licensure matters because it opens doors globally, allowing you to work in hospitals, in clinics, specialized units, or even non-clinical and leadership roles anywhere in the world. It also offers higher earning potential, giving access to better salaries, benefits, and high demand specialties. With an international license, you have the flexibility to move countries for personal and professional reasons, experiencing different healthcare systems and work environments without restarting your career. Most importantly, it provides career security, future-proofing you against local job market shifts, economic changes, or healthcare reforms. Healthcare systems change, economies change. But if you have international licensure, you are never stuck. Your license is not just a requirement. It is a passport to a limitless opportunities. Next slide. last but definitely not the least, the last key points that I will tell you is timing truth. Timing is the truth. This is the most ignored but most important. This is the most important part of our journey as nurses. Many nurses focuses on where they want to go, but the reality, when you apply, matters even more. Starting early ensures your documents stay valid, your momentum stays strong, and you don't miss opportunities. Delaying, even for months, years, can cost you time, confidence, and potential career growth. The right timing gives you a strategic advantage and sets you up for success in your international nursing journey. Right? So let's again compare two nurses. So I love comparing two scenarios. So nurse early applies within 6 months, starts processing documents immediately, and even gains valuable experience while waiting, keeping her skills sharp and confidence high. However, on the other hand, nurse delayed, waited 2 to 3 years, loses momentum, misses opportunities, and risks having documents expire, forcing her to restart parts of the process. So timing also affects job placement, specialty choices, and salary potential. So my point here is the sooner you act, the more options you have. This shows that when you start is just as important, if not more important, than where you want to go. Early action gives you up for a smoother, faster journey. Next slide. The best timing strategy, if I were you, because I'd also been there, is to start within 6 to 12 months. You prepare your documents early and continue to gain experience while applying. This approach keeps your skills sharp, it maintains your confidence, and positions you ahead of others who delay. Remember, timing is everything. Delay is expensive. Waiting too long can lead to expired documents, lost opportunities, and unnecessary stress. Ask yourself, what is one thing you can start preparing today for your global nursing career? Even small actions like updating your resume, gathering certifications, or improving English proficiency can make a big difference. Every step you take now sets the foundation for a smoother, faster, and more successful international nursing journey. The key is to act early, stay consistent, and keep moving forward. Next slide. So ask yourself now, what is one thing you can start preparing today for your global career? So let me ask again. What is that one thing you can start preparing today for your global career? For me, it started with a decision. After starting a family, I knew I wanted to dream bigger. So I dedicated time to prepare for the NCLEX while balancing family responsibilities, also with the help of NEAC, and eventually passed. For you, it could be something small but impactful, like updating your resume or curriculum vitae as early as now, gathering your board and licensure documents, taking an English proficiency exam, obtaining additional certifications, or learning about US healthcare system and nursing roles. You could also start networking with nurses abroad, improving your clinical skills, or researching visa and application requirements. The key is to take one concrete step at a time because every small action, just like the steps I took, bring you closer to your international goals. Next slide, please. Let's also talk about, okay, timing is important, but let's also talk about the common career mistakes that can slow down your journey. Many nurses wait too long before starting, which causes lost momentum and missed opportunities. Some move forward without a clear plan, making the process confusing and, stressful. Fear of rejection, fear of failing the exam holds back others from applying or taking risk, while staying in the comfort zone keeps you from exploring new roles, specialties, or international opportunities. Avoiding these mistakes early can save your time, energy, and help you move confidently toward your global nursing goals. Next. So, as we wrap up, remember this key truth: think global, not local. Don't limit yourself to what's familiar. Your opportunities extend far beyond your current surroundings. Start early, not later. Every day you delay is a momentum lost, doors missed, and dreams postponed. Also, be strategic, not reactive. Plan your steps, prepare your documents, and act with intention. Your nursing license is more than a piece of paper, it is your passport. It opens doors to higher salaries, advanced roles, global mobility, and career security. Use it wisely. Take bold, consistent action. Prepare academically, mentally, and professionally. Your journey will challenge you, but it will also grow you. It will empower you and set you up to create the life and future you've always dreamed of. The world is the world is waiting. Don't stay in one place where you're meant to go far. Next slide. So again, thank you for listening, and I hope you learned something from this discussion.
All right. So thank you for that that's very informative session of Miss Rose Ann Soto, our PHRN and USRN as well. So yeah, actually we believe on the right timing as well when it comes to, applying for international licensure or international license. Because as a youngster, for example, as a Gen Z or millennial right now, no, we have to take action as fast as we can, no. If we want to be, a globally licensed nurse, or if we want to be um have that career growth when it comes to your profession like nursing, right? So, okay. So, ayan, next. I'm so sorry. Ayan. Okay, so yeah, actually for those RNs and future RNs na nandito or in here in our Zoom and FB Live, of course you have a free consultation with us. Just message our Facebook page. Later we will flash that, no, our Facebook page, our emails, our contact numbers, no, and have that free consultation. Like for example, you want to apply for New York, for example, and then we will just give you an advice and um consultation for free. Okay? All right. So next slide. Okay, I think ito na yung pinakahantay nyo, no? This is the segment that you are all waiting for. It's Q&A time. Okay, so for all the nurses, all the attendees, all the future RNs that are here sa Zoom, no, and sa ating Facebook Live, this is your time to shine. So so please ask questions on our chat box, no, on the Zoom o kaya sa ating Facebook Live. And then we will answer that one by one live. Okay? Kung yung iba hindi namin masagot, we will answer it na lang through the chat box, or our licensing consultant will message you on your Facebook account. Okay? So let's see sino yung mga may questions. Okay, I think marami-rami. Ayan, marami-rami actually nagtatanong. So, guys, just to inform you, no, of course, we cannot answer all that live, no. So, yung iba, through chat na lang. Okay? So, first question. Okay, I think this question is for Miss Rose. Okay, so the question is, what part? Okay, wait. I'll just read it again. Okay, from Miss Rose, what part of NCLEX preparation do you find most challenging? Okay, Miss Rose, can you answer that live?
Okay, sir. Thank you for that question. I think what most challenging for me is the exam itself. The preparation of documentation is just easy because NEAC is here. However, what made the NCLEX preparation challenging is the exam itself. So I had to take a review since I am a mother of a 1-year-old baby then. So I'm and also I'm working as a nurse educator. So um, reviewing that time is a challenge for me. So it's a time management also on my part. I think what's the challenge also is to um, make sure that all is um, the concepts to be reviewed are all covered, no, in that specific time only, because you will only have 6 months from the acceptance of the ATT for you to prepare for the exam.
All right, thank you for that answer, Miss Rose. Actually, there's a follow-up question from one of our Zoom audience, no? The next question is, what documents naman do you find the hardest to prepare? Okay,
Documents, I think
yeah.
hard to prepare. Maybe you will attend seminar kasi. You will attend 2 seminars that are included in the application. So you have to really listen on it and answer post questions after that before they will give you 2 certificates. So that's one thing. But other than that, if you will have an somebody who will support you, just like the NEAC, everything will be very easy for you to process.
Okay. Actually, Miss Rose, there's another question for you, no? The next question is, many nurses are worried about the NCLEX exam. So what advice can you give to help them pass?
Oh, yeah, that's a good question, actually. To help them pass, just stick to your goal, no matter whatever the result may be. You are still a local Philippine RN. You are still um, a registered nurse in the Philippines. So whatever the result, just embrace it, and also go to the exam center with confidence and be prepared. Be prepared because NCLEX is not about an exam that you will take without any preparations at all. You will really fail. NCLEX exam is all about um, preparing everything, reviewing all the concepts that you have taken way back in your local boards, and then be confident during the exam because you've been a local RN and definitely you will become a US RN if you will just trust yourself. I think that's the best advice that I can give to all the students and Philippine nurses here. Just be confident and trust yourself because nobody will ever trust you, just yourself.
Okay, wow. What an answer, Miss Rose. Actually, yeah, actually, Miss Rose is correct with that answer. And for the next the next question, actually, I think all the questions are for Miss Rose. So Miss Rose, yeah, I will read the next question for you. So for the nurses in the audience who might realize they've already become a Maria and waited a few years, is it too late for them? How can they recover their momentum and get back on the global RN roadmap? Go on, Miss Rose. You are on mute. Sorry. You are on mute. Yeah.
All right. Oh, thank you and sorry for that. I have a one friend actually who became a Maria in one of her situation in life because he just wanted to stay in the Philippines. And then all of a sudden she decides to work abroad. But it's around 15 years after taking the local board. So that was way longer than expected. So I think yeah, becoming a Maria, what I meant with my discussion a while ago, you will just lose opportunities, lose many potentials, and lose your benefits, higher salaries, etc. But I think being delayed is also God's way of telling that there are reasons behind it. So just keep going. It's okay, and you just have to believe in your own time and pacing, and you will have a better opportunity just in case everything got delayed and you have your reason, you have your um, excuse, then be it. Maybe their reason, and one reason is it's God's purpose of why are you still here and you are not yet working abroad. I think that's it.
All right, thank you for that answer, Miss Rose. So the next question is for you again, Miss Rose. You mentioned that a nurse early applies within 6 months. So for someone who literally
Mm.
just passed their local boards, what is the exact first step they should take tomorrow to secure the
Okay.
global advantage?
Okay. Jaime he's been one of my students way back. Yeah. Hello, Jaime. Yep. So yeah. So after passing the local boards, you can already apply. Actually, even without passing the local board, you can actually apply um automatically to NCLEX because it's not a prerequisite. Applying NCLEX is not a prerequisite um when you pass the local board, so it's okay. But if you want to if you want to take the local boards, then that's good. That's better. Okay, so after passing the local boards, you can now apply. No, so through NEAC, I think it would be very ano easy, and it will take a little time for you to wait. But well, NEAC is submitting your application on whatever state you would want to pursue your international dream. Okay, so while awaiting, you will wait for about 2 months for your eligibility. I think it's 2 months. From my experience, you will wait for 2 months of eligibility, and after that, you can now process your application of taking the exam, the ATT. So 2 months of eligibility, and then um, they will give you the ATT. So the authorization to take the test, they will give you um, around they will give you around 6 months. The validity of the ATT is only 6 months from the time of taking the exam. So mm, as for me, I chose the 6 months because I need to review for a matter of 6 months. So you can also you can also choose after only a month of accepting the eligibility, you can now process your ATT. Or even 2 months, 3 months is all up to you, but that's only around 6 months validity. After that, that will expire, and you have to again apply for ATT. But the eligibility that will be valid for a lifetime, as long as you have received the eligibility of the state, that will be valid for a lifetime. What will just be invalid is the ATT.
Yes, yeah, thank you, Miss Rose. As for, I will just add to the answer of Miss Rose. Ano, it really depends on the state what you want really to apply. Let's say you would like to apply for the specific state. There is different application process and processing time rather. So some will take like yeah, as Miss Rose said, some will take 2 months, some will the fastest will be like 1 to 3 months, and then the other state will take like 4 to 6 months. As well, the ATT. ATT validity depends on state. Then I think uh it really depends on which you are going to qualify. That's why we are here, NAC, to help you find the states that will fit on your goal, and in whatever state you will be qualified on that. So yeah, we will help you on that, guys. Thank you.
All right. So, yeah. Uh, what an answer for both Miss Rose and Miss Ira. Actually, there's a few questions pa din. Konti lang naman na to. So, I think this is for our licensing consultant, our licensing supervisor. No? So, next question is, how important is it to have a proper guidance um, or an agency during the process?
So
So,
this
this
is
is
for Miss
Miss
Connie.
Connie.
Okay. To have an licensing agency who will assisted you for the processing of your application, um, it would be easier for you to just focus on your exam and the preparation of the documents, and then you can you can track the status of your application as well. And all you need to do is to focus on your work if you are working, or focus on your review. And to have a licensing agency who will process your application will be easier for you, so that all the application, or all the status provided by we will be the one to coordinate with the board of nursing, as well as the preparation of your requirements. So that's the importance of having a licensing agency who will process your application. It will be easier for for all the nurses, especially those who are working.
Okay,
Okay,
so
so
thank you
thank
for
you
that answer, Miss Connie. Actually, a follow-up question
for you. So, how long will it
to
take to
process
process
the
the application
application po, from application to attaining the
in the
AT.
AT?
The estimated processing time of the NCLEX application will depend on the state that you are applying. So, estimated processing will only take 3 to 6 months. So, it will depend on the states.
All
All
right,
right,
so
so actually another question for you, Miss Coney. Okay, another question for you. What is the biggest mistake you see applicants make when they try to process their own application instead of using an expert like NEAC?
If the applicant process their own application and don't know where to begin, it can be lose their money if they will, if they already settle or paid the application fees. Having a licensing agency, then it will be um it will be easier for them, because most of the mistakes that the applicants are experiencing upon processing of their applications is that they don't know where to send their requirements. They don't know what are the steps that they are in. They are just paying and paying the application fees. That's it.
all right, yeah, actually it's
Actually, it's
hard
a
to lose
money,
money.
di ba? Kapag nasa DIY ka. Okay, actually that's also true. Yeah. So you need actually talaga like an agency or processing center like NEAC, of course, to smoothen the process, no, and faster application as well. Okay, so for the last question, sorry for the last question po, for Miss Rose, no, any final advice for our audience who wants to become a USRN?
Any final advice? Just pursue your dream. Just pursue your goal. Nobody will stop you. Just believe in yourself, believe in God, and nothing can stop you. Just pursue your dreams, pursue your goals, and please take NEAC with you because this will make your life easier in pursuing your goal as USRN, just like me.
Wow. Thank you for that answer, Miss Rose. Actually, just to add that, no, just to share you guys, no, our applicant or our RNs, we're just like our children, no. NEAC, it's like it's like your mother, right? We are taking care of our children from, from your baon, your food, and you only have to do is to study and of course pass the board exam. Okay? And then, yeah, we will do the rest actually. We're just like your mother. NEAC is just like your mother, no, which process everything for you guys. So kumbaga, we will make your life easier from start to finish. We were there, no. And yeah, I think that's it for the Q&A portion. No, thank you guys for all the questions. It's very good questions and answer as well from both our speakers and of course you guys as our audience. So yeah, thank you so much and hopefully you can of course visit our Facebook page and inquire for that free consultation. No? So let's proceed to the next segment of this webinar. Actually, we will wrap up in a bit, no, but you can find us on our Facebook page. No, we have the 400,000 likes, the NEAC Medical Exams Application Center. We have company offices in the USA, in Germany, Dubai, Manila main office, which is located here in St. Thomas Building sa Sampaloc, Maraita. And then we have also an office in Cebu and Singapore desk. Okay, so next. All right, so you can contact us through these numbers and emails and of course website that you see on your screen. So take a screenshot of our slide and then you can contact us kahit bukas, no, tomorrow or later agad. We will answer you as soon as possible. Okay? So that's it for our first RN Launchpad webinar series, no? Thank you so much for all the audience on our Facebook Live and also sa Zoom natin for all the interactions that we had earlier, no? And also thank you for our speakers as well, Miss Coney and of course Miss Rose and all the staff of NEAC. So in NEAC, yan, we're here to help you from start to finish. So see you guys soon. I hope to see you guys on our Facebook page and of course on our office soon. And advance congratulations to all our future RNs and good luck to all the RNs right now who wants to take the NCLEX exam and who wants to be a USRN. So good luck on your endeavors and see you guys next time. Thank you.